Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of the iWish Telesummit. And I'm super excited. I have my beautiful co-host with me. We have an amazing special guest for you guys. And listen, I have the worst sweet tooth ever, and that is my mama's fault. So I'm going to blame her. Is that okay? But today, guys, we got some real sweet, juicy stuff for y'all today on the iWish Telesummit. So maybe if you're asking, one, what is the iWish Telesummit about? I'm glad you asked. The iWish Telesummit is about all those little girls in you, little boys in you that have grown up with some wishes. And somewhere along life's journey, look to y'all neighbor and say life's journey. Because listen, today is Sunday, so we're going to have our kind of church here on the iWish Telesummit program. But look to your neighbor and say, you know what? I wish a lot of things when I was growing up. I had so many wishes, y'all. But somewhere along the journey of this thing called life, some of those wishes may have gotten taken away from us. Some of those wishes may have gotten buried. Some of those wishes just kind of just gotten suffocated, right? And forgotten about and neglected. And so this week and for the next couple of weeks, even coming up to Atlanta, we want to revive those wishes. Why? Because why not? Who told you to stop wishing? Who told you to stop dreaming? Life may have, but we want to come back and we want to encourage you to keep on wishing, keep on dreaming, keep on going after what's rightfully yours anyway, because there's really nothing stopping you. The only thing between you and that wish coming true is you. So come on to the iWish Telesummit. This is day 2, guys. If you guys missed yesterday, man, we had some great and amazing speakers. And you know how we do on the BYOB morning show, the Build Your Online Business morning show. We keep the wishes going. We keep it fired. We keep it lit every day, every moment, every time we hit the stage. We want to encourage and empower. Look, my hair wants to get all in the program too. But we want to encourage y'all to keep living your dreams. Some of you have wishes of starting your business, building your business, and somehow probably forgotten about it. So come on to the iWish. It's not too late to sign up. Let me make sure that we are live everywhere. Hey, over there in Periscope land. Hey, over there in Facebook land. We're all over on Facebook. Hey, YouTube guys, thank you for joining us this morning. If you haven't done so already, y'all know what I'm about to ask you. I ask you this every day on the Build Your Online Business morning show. Share the broadcast. One share can save a life. So go ahead and share the broadcast. Invite your peeps, invite your friends, invite some those who want wish granted, because we got it this morning on the morning show. So let my beautiful co-host, Miss Tisha Johnson, hit the stage. Let her go ahead and say good morning to the peoples before we introduce our beautiful guests this morning. And what's going on, Miss Tisha? You got some wishes for us this morning?
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Like Jamie said, this is day 2. You're here. It's day 2. We're just getting it started, but it has been fire. So you want to make sure you go to bit.ly/iWish Summit 2020 so that you can get those replays. Because, I mean, it was fire yesterday. I'm so excited to be here. You know, I'm not normally on the morning show. I'm a after dark, but I'm glad to be here with my sister, the number 1 publisher in the land, and I'm glad to be here with the awesome and incredible cake lady. I had to stay away from her, Jamie, because
Listen,
yeah, that cake I got for my birthday last year, it was a shame.
can we talk about that for a minute, y'all?
Ooh.
Listen, I got this Hennessy cake from Miss D. Let me tell y'all, number 1, no, I did not share it. Judge your own self. And number 2, and number 2, oh my God, I tried to what you call it, limit myself. I tried to do it in
Right.
moderation, right? So I put part of it in the freezer. Mm-mm.
They
It
don't
was in
work.
the freezer for 2 days. That's as long as I could take. Because every time I opened the freezer, that cake was like, Jamie. I pulled that cake out. It defrosted in less than 24 hours, and it was so stupid moist
Oh my
still.
goodness. The,
Right.
the
See,
Yeah.
moist
you got
factor is just crazy.
right.
It comes from out
It's
of
gotta be moist.
place like she was just in the kitchen with you. Like
Right.
when
I,
I opened it, my friend was like, "It looked like she just made that cake." I said, "Hey, hey, Clarity."
it ships, y'all. I mean, she ships it all over the world. We're gonna let her talk in a minute, but I told y'all I have like the worst sweet tooth ever. That's my mama's
Me
fault.
too.
And so I love anything cake. Red velvet cake is my absolute favorite. But this Hennessy cake right here, I don't know. That may have to bump the red velvet cake over a little bit until I get one of these
Right.
red velvet cake, which I saw you make them too. So
Yeah,
um,
okay. We done with us talking about cake. We
right,
moving on.
right. I can talk about cake all day and I can talk about these cake all day. But listen, guys, this is really about getting your wishes granted. This whole movement about wishing, I wish. I used to wish on so many different things. And when I sat down and when Coach came up with this idea of granting wishes, I wrote down all the things I used to wish about and realized that most of those wishes came true.
Mhm.
And so once you stop and think about it for a little bit, you may see that some of your wishes have come true. But so we want to look at the wishes that have not yet come true, right?
Right.
Because
And
it's
you got to look at what you've written down. You got to go back to some things and just see. Some stuff we wish for, we really didn't want. We was
right.
we was talking. You really didn't want it. Isn't that, it's Sunday. Isn't it good that God don't give you everything that you asked for?
Come
Because
on now.
it ain't for your
Come
good
on now.
all the time. It's just a momentary thing. But there's some things that you haven't let go of. I know I one thing in particular I can think of I haven't let go of. Now
Mhm.
I am the relationship coach, so I'm gonna help you get the wish of the true and lasting love for your life,
Come
and
on
I'm
now.
excited about that. But there are other wishes you want to come back bit.ly/. I wish Summit 2020 so that you can be notified when we come on live, so that you can see that one speaker that's going to give you exactly what you need. Last night we talked about finance. Oh my goodness, who doesn't need their finances improved? So you got to be a part of this. Now, it's the Telesummit, it's an experience, but we are having an experience in
Yes.
March. So
Yes.
this is just going to wet your whistle. This was your whistle. You need to meet us in Atlanta, March 7th and 8th. But that we're gonna talk about that later too. But go ahead, share the broadcast. Let us know where you're tuning in from, and also begin to think about what wish you have. Now I know every wish you can't share with everybody, and I'm not asking you to share the most intimate, deepest, personal wish, but think
Right.
of a wish that you can share with us today,
Mhm.
and we're gonna talk about it. So
Yes.
I'm glad to be here. Hey, Coach, thank you for giving us this
Shout
opportunity.
out to Coach
Thank you, Coach.
Darnell,
Woo, woo,
the
woo.
greatest coach in the world. Yes,
Yes,
I said it.
yes.
Judge yourself. So listen, guys, I'm super excited because look, we're talking about the iWish, and we're going to introduce our guest here in a minute, but I want to share with you the iWish experience. It doesn't just start
Excuse
and
me.
stop with this telesummit. This telesummit is like 4 days, day and night. We have the morning crew and the after dark crew that's coming and bringing some speakers to you to share with you how their wishes came true, and they want to grant your wishes too. But it doesn't just stop there, guys, because not only this is virtual, so y'all get to see our beautiful faces here, but when you get in the room with these women, when you get in the room, you have an opportunity to get in the room with these women on March 7th and 8th. It's going to be called the I Wish Experience. So right now we're doing virtual, but we're coming to Atlanta March 7th and 8th. And we're going to, oh my God, I can't even tell y'all all the things that we have that's being planned behind the scenes for you in Atlanta. So meet us in Atlanta March 7th and 8th. And not only that, think about volunteering. We're looking for volunteers. We're looking for brand ambassadors. We're looking for speakers. We're looking for vendors. If you have products or services that cater to women, we want you in Atlanta. Bring your business, bring your stuff, bring your products. Okay, bring up your makeup, your jewelry, all these things that you have that service women. Come in the room with us. It's nothing more powerful. It's something to be said about women in the same room. We have so much power and glory that we don't even really realize. But when we come together on one accord, with one mind, with one mission, oh my God, lives change. My life changed every time I get in the same room with these women. That's why I love going with them. That's why y'all see me in Texas all the time. I'm in Dallas, I'm in Houston. Y'all see me flying out to these different places because I don't want to miss the opportunity to be in the same room with these women. The last time Tisha and I, and even Dee was there too in OneCon here in Atlanta back in December, we hugged, we cried, our businesses grew, our spiritual lives grew, my faith grew, y'all. My faith grew to a whole new level because I was in the room with women who were praying with me, who were hugging me and encouraging me, who were telling me, girl, you got this. And so you gotta be able to surround yourself with a community that cares about you, cares about your spiritual journey, cares about your personal journey, cares about your business journey, cares about your money journey. Hello, somebody. Look to your neighbor, say, I want my money. Okay. So meet us here in Atlanta. We're looking for vendors. We're looking for speakers. We're looking for brand ambassadors. We're looking for volunteers. We're going to have a directory that you can put your business in. We're all about putting your business out there for the masses. And if you don't know, Coach has a community of over 200,000 followers. Your business can be in front of those many people. So if you break down the percentages of that, all it equals to is money. So you want to be able to get into this directory. Go to bit.ly/iWishAtlanta. All of those in the surrounding areas, Alabama, Florida, North Kakalaki, South Kakalaki, all of y'all places, come on. Y'all can drive. It's just a driving distance. Come be in the room. Go to bit.ly/iWishAtlanta if you want to be a vendor, speaker, directory participant, brand ambassador, or even if you want to just be in a room with us, if you just want to come and see what all of the vendors are about, and you want to come shopping for your wish, right? We're going to have a wishing well there. Come get in the room with us. Go to bit.ly/iWishAtlanta. And hey guys, good morning, everybody. Y'all are lighting up the room today. Thank you so much for joining us. So listen, I know it's cake time because my mouth is watering. So listen, let me introduce to you guys. We know her affectionately in the community as the cake lady. But let me tell you, that's not all that Dee is about. She is a little, and I say little because she's short. I can call her short because I'm short too. Only people in the short community can say that to us. Right. Okay. But I found somebody that I'm taller than. So, and so without further ado, I want to introduce to you guys an amazing woman. Her spirit is so light and sweet. And I absolutely love being around. You know, her laugh is just, you know, the word says that laughter is medicine to the soul. And so every time I hear her laugh, a part of me heals. That's deep, right? But that's what laughter does. It is. It's the truth. You know, I can't lie. Y'all know I can't lie. I'm a horrible liar. So I won't say things that's not true. And that's the thing that Dee brings to, you know, a lot of other things that she brings to the community. But Miss Dee, why don't you tell the people, what is your wish? What are you here to share with the people today, guys? I turn it over to Miss Morris, y'all.
Good morning, everybody. And my name is Dee Morris, and I am a cake lady out of Little Rock, Arkansas. It all started when I was 4 years old. I baked my first cake, but it turned into a wish later. The business stemmed from a wish just to have an extra $300 a month in my household. So that's where it started. And it grew. I didn't know what it was going to grow into. So I'm here to let other women know it's something that you can already do that can answer your wishes. You don't have to want all the time and not have. You can make a way to have the things that you do want, and you don't have to wait on somebody else to do it. So I know a lot of times if we're married or we have a significant other or whatever, we can spend a lot of time blaming them for our wishes not coming true.
Mhm.
But you just have to move your own feet and make something happen, with or without a person, and it'll go from there. You just do what you are gifted to do.
You know, Dee, one of the things you said, and I'm writing it down here, you said something
Mhm.
that was really powerful, and I kind of want to like go back to that. You said you don't have to wait on your wish to come true. You can make it happen. And
Mhm.
one of the things that stop us sometimes from doing that is not believing in ourselves that we can make it happen. And I'll give
Right.
you guys a short example. I have, you know, you guys, some of you know that my sister, one of my youngest sisters, lived with me. And this chick, there's nothing that she can't do. You know, she's
Mhm.
super, super, extremely talented. You know, I'll ask her simple things like, you know, sis, you know, take this fur off my onesie because my onesie, the fur on it was like irritating me, right? And the first thing she always says is, I don't know how to do it. And then an hour later, she does it because she's just that gifted. And you know, some of us, Dee, as you said, we already have it in us. We have the gift,
Mhm.
but until someone asks us to do it, we won't just jump out there and do it. But
Right.
there's a reason why we have these gifts. It's to serve. It's to serve
Mhm.
one another, right? So
Correct.
what was it? You know, take us back to that very first time. Don't go there, y'all.
Okay.
Talking about making a
That-
cake. Get your mind out. This is
oh
Sunday. That
gosh.
very first. What made you
Okay.
feel? What made you like? When was that aha moment? Like, yeah, I'm going to turn this into a business. Like your first cake that
Okay.
just was like, that just changed the way that you think about the ability to make a cake to like
Mhm.
you anointed
Okay.
to bake cakes. What was that?
I can remember. Well, for most of my life, my cakes had been the potluck cake. You know, I show up at work. I'm the lady who just baked a cake last night and wanted to bring it so I wouldn't eat it all. And I made up some
Okay.
cake and I take it to work, and everybody liked it. So it was all for likes. That's what it was at first.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was the holiday cake lady at home, you know, for family. I make the desserts and sweets for family. So we had cake like every Sunday. And after I got married, you know, I thought, well, we're just gonna spend all our time together and ride around, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna get off work and he's gonna get off work and we're gonna hang out. And honey, I get home, he already had clothes on and gone to play the PlayStation with somebody else.
Wow.
You know, gone to play. He's out playing with his friends. I said, well,
Yeah.
shoot, look like I need to find something to do.
Oh, okay.
So I went to a local craft store and took a cake decorating class. I just wanted to make them pretty. I was
Okay.
already baking, but I wasn't making them like with designs on them or anything. So I just took that class, and I had wishes and dreams and hopes of going to culinary school. But with our jobs and everything, that just didn't work out. Where I would have to go to the school, we couldn't both work.
Right.
So um, I said, well, I already bake cakes. And I was just sitting in the bed, probably first year and a half of marriage. I was just sitting in the bed and I said, well, I'm going to make me some business cards. And I'm going to make me a list of all the cakes I know how to bake
Okay.
and just put a price tag on them. Most of them were $15.
Wow.
Yes, I was charging 10 and $15
Oh my God.
for, I know 15 for a pound cake back then, because I just wanted $300 a month.
Wow.
And I thought people would just get regular cakes from me just to eat on Sunday after dinner. Well, they started asking for birthday cakes and baby shower cakes. And I'm
Mhm.
like, that's not what I do. I just make a two-layer cake with the icing on it. That's all I want. I might put your initial in the middle of it. But and it was ugly.
Right.
But But yeah, so and then a
I
friend of
love it.
mine was getting married and they asked me to make a novelty cake, the
Mm,
naughty kind. I was like, oh man, how do you make that? So but I did it. And
okay.
this was before, I had social media. I had no way of sharing pictures. It was just a bunch of pictures in my phone.
Oh
And
wow.
so that's just where it started, was with one request after another, people wishing they had this and want to know, can D make it? So I said, I'm never going to tell them no. I won't say I can't make it. I'll just struggle all month trying to figure out how to make this one cake a month that I had.
Hmm.
So that's that's where it started. And then social media, I jumped on Facebook in 2009 and figured out how to plug my camera into the computer
Yeah.
and upload all these pictures I had been taking for years.
Wow.
So I came on Facebook in 2009 as a cake lady.
Wow,
Yes,
guys, don't despise small beginnings.
you
That's
can't.
the lesson, that I got from what you're saying. Because listen, we don't come out, well, I didn't come out the gate, just big and everybody knew who I was and everybody wanted to hire me as a publisher. There were things
Right.
before that I had to do to lay the groundwork to become. And I know, Tisha, you have this story too, where, there are some things in building your business. Sometimes we don't know everything right when we come and we decide, like, oh, let me start a business with this. Sometimes we don't know everything, and so we find
Mm-mm.
these little nuances around along the way. But it starts, one, with a passion that you love doing what you're doing. I mean, I wouldn't be here if I didn't love what I do.
Right.
A lot of y'all start businesses just because you have that money goal in mind, and people tell you you can make a lot of money doing this, but it's not your passion, so you wonder why it falls off. Right? We're
Hmm.
still talking about wishes, because you can't live somebody else's wish. You can't really, live it for long, right? Because at some
Right.
point you're going to get frustrated, overwhelmed, tired out, done, pissed off, and now you want to just quit doing everything. When
All
if
of the
you,
above.
yeah, all of that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but if you start with something that you absolutely love, my sister can do it. She's crafty, right? But she doesn't see that and believe that in herself. And so I don't mind pulling it out, because I get steak for breakfast. I get my house. I mean, she loves to serve and she loves doing it. But you can get paid serving. It's not slavery.
Hmm.
It's how you think about it.
Right.
Really, what are you
Right.
here? So Tisha, like, we were talking about your wish earlier and how you're a relationship coach. Man, you know what was yesterday or day before yesterday? What was it? Day before yesterday? I think it was.
Oh,
Hmm.
yesterday.
Man,
It was
Valentine's
like
Day.
the largest holiday that people love. It was just Valentine's Day. And as a relationship coach, did you always wish that you would be where you are right now?
I never even imagined that I would be. I didn't even know what I had could turn into this.
Oh
And
wow.
so, I mean, it really was a matter of, I've always been a person who wanted to help other people. So I'm a person that serves, I'm a person that gives. And for years, I used what I was doing just because I used it in the church and I just used it
Mhm.
amongst my friends, um, just giving and sharing and wanting to see people do better. But it wasn't until I got into this community where my eyes were open to the fact that, yeah, first of all, you have that life experience, all of that hurt, that pain, that guilt, that shame.
All
You
that.
take that and use it.
Mhm.
And I have been using it anyway, but I had not looked at it. So
Yeah.
this community and our awesome, amazing coach, best coach on the planet. Listen, she will bring that out of you. So no, when I started, I just thought, oh well, I'm gonna be doing something. I wasn't sure what I was gonna be doing specifically, but I need to learn how to do it on live stream. And it just kind of developed and opened up from there. So one of the things that Dee said I did, I made cakes just for likes. I did it
Yeah.
as a hobby. If you're listening today and you're not quite sure what that thing is,
Hmm.
what is it that you do? Just because, people love it and it make you feel good,
Hmm.
whatever that thing doesn't have to be, cakes. I was like, I have a baked product that I do, and I almost did it for free. And so I understand, but people will pay you. Now
Yeah.
sometimes you come to realize that it ain't the people that was getting it for free,
Right.
but that's where coming into this community and having a coach will help you understand that your gifts, you paid for them, whether it was in blood, sweat, and tears, or you took a class, or whatever the case may be, you
Hmm.
paid for it. And so you're worthy of being paid for what you do and what you share.
Yeah.
So, whatever that hobby, that passion, what is that thing that you let go of years
Hmm.
ago and never imagined that it could pay you? Think about that thing and listen, make some steps. Dee says she figured it out.
Right.
Some stuff you're not going to know how to do, but will you take the determination and the passion and do something with it? And now that you pass by here, you're not here by happenstance. You're at the right place at the right time with the right people. So you need to get connected so you can take that thing, that wish,
Hmm.
whatever it is, and turn it into a wish come true.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm
absolutely.
excited about
I
being
agree.
And it's not outside of faith for me, because there are so many biblical references that tells me that my gifts, one, will make room for me, number
here.
one, but my gifts will feed me,
Yeah.
and that God gives me ideas to create wealth for my family.
He
And
does.
so these ideas that you get, some ideas, some of you have gotten so many ideas, and I know you ladies on the panel, this in a business as a creator, that we have so many ideas we can barely, write them all down. Like I had to put my
Mhm.
journal down, just start speaking it because they were coming so quickly. And it
Mhm.
doesn't necessarily mean that I have to do all of those things at one time. It just means that there's never a shortage of money within my gifts because God
Right.
keeps replenishing and giving me more and more and more ideas. And so some of you, and I hear this, some of you don't make a move because you think someone is going to steal your idea. Well, guess what? If they steal it, they steal it. You're a creator, create more. Don't let people, things, situations, failures stop you and deteriorate you from living your wish. What is your biggest wish? And I'm not talking about, oh, I wish I had enough money to pay my bills, or, oh, I wish I had a good man that would treat me right, or, oh, I wish I had, Dee's Hennessy cake delivered on my birthday, August 21st. I'm going to be in Ireland. Not those kind of wishes. I'm talking about the
Right.
kind of wish that takes your breath away. Like for me, going to a castle that's 800 years old in
Mhm.
Ireland. And let me tell you, it's not cheap. I'm talking about a wish that will just blow your mind. It seems so impossible. That's the kind of wish that we want you to bring to Atlanta. That's the kind of wish we want you to bring to the Build Your Online Business show. That's the wish we want you to bring to the community, because there is someone in this community that can show you that the impossible really is possible. Coach say this all the time. You're closer to your seven figures than you think you are. You're closer to your wish coming true and your wish being granted than you think you are. But you got to
Mhm.
hit that link, bit.ly/iwish Atlanta. Come show up in the room, or come back. We're going to be back here again tonight, I believe, or tomorrow morning at 7:30 ish Central Standard Time. We're still talking about granting your wishes. What is that big wish, like that huge, humongous,
Mhm.
gigantic, take your breath away wish? Bring it to the iWish experience, because what you think is impossible, there's someone in this community that can make it possible for you.
And another thing, Jamie, you
Yes.
said the great big wish. I think you don't even dream that big wish until you start making one step and putting one foot in
That's
front of
true.
the other one.
That's so
Like,
true.
coach always says you're gonna need your gift, you're gonna need to make some money with your gift just to be able to afford to put
Yeah.
things in place. Like, you can't imagine going to Atlanta in March if
Mhm.
you're struggling month to month to even pay a bill.
Say that.
So you have to start making some money, doing something with your talent along the way so that when things like March come up, you can even think about going. Because I'm
Absolutely.
sure there are people who can't even imagine booking a flight right now to
Yeah.
get on a plane to get there and get the wishes and dreams developed. That is far above what they're even dreaming of.
Yeah.
So if you have any way of earning a little money outside of work, because that's always not enough, just do it. You have to do it, and you just cannot depend on somebody else to make it happen. Other people are not the answer. Chiquita always says a man is not the answer to your
Right.
dreams. Other people may not be the answer because they have their own ideas about what they want out of life, and you have yours. And if you're not striving for yours, then I don't see how you're gonna help me. But
Right.
so it's kind of
This
hard
is
to see
true.
that. But yeah, I mean, you have to put one foot in front of the other, make a way for yourself, and then you can start appreciating what it takes to get to the big dream. And it's gonna cost along the way. It's gonna cost time,
Hmm.
money, energy, and you're gonna need a little bit of all of those
Yeah, it's gonna
just to
cost you
get
faith
there.
too. It's gonna cost you
Oh
believing
yeah,
in yourself. It's gonna cost you putting down those things that never really benefit you or your life in the first place, putting those things down. It's gonna cost a little bit of uncomfortableness, right?
right.
If you want, so what is that thing? Let's talk about how you can make money to get in the room with us in Atlanta. What
Hmm.
is that thing that people are always asking you for? And you go out and you spend your money to get it all together, package it up all pretty, and you just give it away.
Mm-mm.
Why don't you give it away with a cost? How about you
Oh
charge
yeah.
next time they ask you, hey, what do you think about, especially advice? People are always
Hmm.
giving advice for free. And there's so many coaches out here. So, why can't you charge? So the next time they come and they ask you for something, put a price on it, put a tag on it. And if they don't want to pay it, then move to the next because somebody will. I
Right.
mean,
Exactly.
there is nothing I would not pay to get my problem solved. If you can solve my problem, boo, I'm gonna pay you for it. That's how I think. And I'm not the only one out of the billion of people that's in the world. I'm not the only one that think and feel like that.
Right.
That's right.
So if you know how to bake a cake, some of y'all out here frying fish sandwiches and making fish plates for church members, put a price on it. I don't care if it is $5. I don't care. Now fish is a
Yeah.
little expensive, so
And all blessings aren't free. Coach used to say that all the
okay.
time. Even because you pay somebody for something doesn't mean you didn't get blessed. If the
Mm-hmm.
mechanic can fix my car in my price range, that's a blessing.
Oh,
Or
he
if it
blessed
comes
me.
out to be less
Okay.
than what I thought it was going to be, but I still had to pay him what he
Right.
charged, that's a blessing. So I think people need to understand that you don't always have to bless people for free. If you get a beautiful cake from me and all your guests raved about it and everybody ate it up and loved it, you were blessed. You just had to pay me. So we
Right.
could both be blessed.
And we can be blessed
Exactly.
together because that's the way
Right.
it should be anyway. Go ahead, Tisha.
When I made the shift, and this is, something else that I did as a passion, when I made that shift, I was really afraid because I said, my people used to pay in pennies. And
Hmm.
what this coach told me, she said, and she was a baker. She said, if they don't pay your price, that's not your customer.
Ooh.
That changed my life
It's
Mm-hmm.
because
okay.
I did have those people who were like, well, you used to charge this. Well, I don't anymore. because
Right.
I know what I put into it. The blood, sweat, and tears. You ain't getting this from no, 500-foot manufacturing factory. You getting this out of my kitchen with
Mm,
love, and it's prayed over, and all of that is careful care is taken. And I could say that careful care is taken with these cakes, honey. They
okay.
moist, they good, all that, all that. But I'm just saying, don't be afraid to charge your worth. And if you
Yes.
don't know what that is, then come on,
He
come
does.
alongside us. We
Yes.
will help you discover and develop
Mhm.
and own it.
Mhm.
It took me a minute to like really own, could I be a relationship coach?
Mhm.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you have a strong sisterhood, and this is a sisterhood that will support you and encourage you and lift you up. These ladies have prayed for me. Like Jamie said, WannaCon changed my life. We
Yeah.
we were in the room, we laughed, we
Yeah.
cried, we were in awe of one another's gifts as we saw
Yeah.
each other operate and move in it. So that's what you want to be a part of and experience. And you will get an experience with these ladies. Join us in Atlanta. I don't listen. When I went to Atlanta, it was like a faith walk for real.
Mhm.
God was shifting me in a new realm and territory as it related to faith.
Yeah.
But I went. You just got to take a chance and take a chance for you. You do it for your cousin. You do it for your kids. You'll do it for your man. Let somebody go to jail. You'll be selling plates
Mhm.
and
Okay.
washing cars and
Heart
all of that.
lollipops.
But what will you do for you? Don't. What came to mind a little while ago when Jamie was talking about wishes is every little kid used to. Now I don't know about nowadays, but every little kid used to want to go to Disney World. And I think of at the time the theme was when you wish upon a star. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, can you go back to that place in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit where it was just like nothing was off limits?
Ooh, can we talk about that though for that Disneyland thing? Because I remember as a kid, we couldn't afford to go to Disneyland. And
Right.
I mean, it was too many of us for my mom and all of us, right? But I used to always wish to go there. And now that I'm in this space where I'm my own business owner and I have my own house, I could have gone to Disneyland like 100 different times. But you know where I didn't? I've never been to Disneyland. Let me say that. Never been, even though I can afford to go. But you know where I have been? I've been to Kenya twice. I've been to
Ooh,
Tanzania, which is Tanzania. I've been to Indonesia. I've been to Cambodia. I've been to the Caribbean places.
wow.
I've been to Mexico. I've been all over and never been to Disneyland. So sometimes those things we wish for as a kid, um, God does this thing where He does above and beyond. What is it, Sisha? What is that scripture?
Exceeding and abundantly.
Exceedingly,
Woo.
abundantly above
Yeah,
all you can ask or think.
yeah,
I've gone to all these different places, but you know what? It was me really taking action.
yeah.
I didn't believe it for myself because I never believed that we would ever get a chance to go to Disneyland as a little girl. But I've been to better, bigger, better places outside of the country than Disneyland.
Yeah.
So now it's like I don't even want to go to Disneyland no more. Now I want to go to other countries because now I know it's possible, right? If I
Mhm.
had never been anywhere outside of my comfort zone, I wouldn't know that it's possible. And so, Dee, I want to come back to you before we get ready to close it
Okay.
out, guys. And first, meet us in Atlanta. We're still talking. We're looking for speakers. We're looking for vendors. We're looking for brand ambassadors. We're looking for volunteers. Volunteers, oh my God, to be behind a brand like Coach, such a huge brand, to see how to put together a live event, to see what it takes to run the on the ground work and tasks. That is amazing. Why? Because not only you get to experience that, but you get to do that in your own business. It gives you exposure. It gives you that wherewithal. It gives you those receipts. It gives you that muscle. You build your muscle on what it really takes to run such a huge brand, not just coach brand, but build it for yourself brand. So look, volunteers, you're so needed in Atlanta. Who don't want to come to Atlanta? Vendors, speakers, all of that. So meet us here, beat us here. Go to that link, bit.ly/iWish Atlanta. So D, I'm gonna let you close it out for us. Guys, thank you for joining us again over there in Periscope land, over there in YouTube land, all over Facebook. Thank you for sharing the broadcast. Thank you for trusting us in your space this morning. Thank you for allowing us to pour into you because it's important. And we want to see you in Atlanta. And even if you can't make it physically in Atlanta, which I wish you can. I wish you can. Y'all got that. You can join us virtually. So either way, just get in the room with these women, get in the room with power, get in the room with, and your life will be changed. That's not a wish, that's a guarantee, because you cannot be in a room with power and not be affected at some way. So get there in Atlanta, March 7th and 8th, bit.ly/iWish Atlanta. Now, D, before we close out, I'll let you have the last words, ma'am, because you're our special guest today. You were talking about, how you started your cake and how the different things and the obstacles you had to go through to build this business. And that was even before social media, which blows my mind, y'all, because we have so many, we have so many advantages now with social media that takes us worldwide. What are some of the things that people have said to you that you've never met before, right? But because you stepped out, you took a chance on you. What are some of the things that you put, because you put your cakes out there on Facebook and people all over the world see it. What are some of the greatest messages that you've gotten from people who you've never met before that you would have never gotten had you never said yes to you?
Well, wait, before she does
Oh,
that,
go ahead.
I'm gonna give you a second to think about it. I just want to say how spicy D is looking. She
Okay,
came
look
in,
at that.
I
Ow!
mean, she got it,
She
fellas.
gotta be covered in flour, right?
Shout out to the
Exactly.
wig boss, Keisha
Okay.
Webb, and my local hair diva, Ricky Cole, for
Yes,
styling me.
yes,
She got you together. I mean, you're beautiful. It
yes,
doesn't matter,
Thank you.
hair change or not. You're
Thank you.
beautiful. But
yes.
fellas, I think she is available. Now listen, don't be
Oh, come on,
inboxing
relationship
her.
coach. Come
Don't be
on,
inboxing her.
we ain't granting those wishes
We
right
ain't
now.
granting those kinds of wishes. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna look for a woman,
Okay.
get the one that got something
Proverbs
to do
31 woman.
a woman.
I like how
Look
you
for
just
one that's got
slid that
something
in there.
going on.
Right.
A businesswoman. She's
Yeah,
beautiful. She has
thank
children,
you.
so she know how to put things together. That's the kind of woman. I heard her talk about God, so she got faith
Proverbs
based
31.
in her. So fellas, you've been wishing for a
Look,
woman. You
She's
are
in
one
her
of
I'm
trap.
through
them.
with the
She
relationship
is.
coach. Y'all see the
She's over
relationship
here
coach.
coaching.
Right.
Yeah, and that's on the wish list. I'm building a business. That's on the wish list too. It's I won't say top priority right now, but hey, when it happens, it happens. But thank you for that, Tisha. You just walked right on in your
Right.
gift
You
right
just
there.
slid
So
that right up here. That was smooth though. And
so
that's what
y'all hit
relationship
Tisha up
coaches
for
do.
to learn how to get yourself ready.
Right.
But yes, social media and the people comment things. I got a slogan on my shirt. I don't know if anybody can see it, but it says "best cake in the room." The people said that. I didn't put that on myself. I just ordered a shirt with
I
it on
love
there.
it.
I would go to bridal fairs and I would get feedback that there were 8 cake vendors in the room. People come back to the table and say, "I've had every cake in here, and this is the best one." And they don't have to even double back to say that. And if you could see the people that come back, I mean, it's not who you would pick out of the crowd and say, oh, she's going to love my cake or come back and make a special effort to give a compliment. So I take it as the truth. So I had it put on the shirt, best cake in the room, cake lady, cake diva. People said that. I don't talk about myself that way.
Sure don't.
So I guess they just recognize what they like. And there are other cake ladies in my city. I'm not the only one, but I stay in my lane and I have not run out of work yet. I don't care how
Okay.
much work they get, I
Okay.
don't run out. So, and I have a great big old wish too. Y'all probably know my wish for this year, but I won't say it out loud right now. But I just hope that this business takes me far and provides everything that I need and that my kids need and for my family and my future. And I just admonish all women to find something that you do with your own hands, with your mouth, with your skill, your talent that makes you uh, profitable. Whatever that profit is for you. If it just fills up your heart and soul, that's your profit. If it fills up your bank, even better. But find something. It helps you to see a bigger picture. You can imagine more, you can wish for more when you know that you can make it happen. If you
Hmm.
don't think you can make it happen, you can't even start wishing for it.
Right.
So you just stay small, you stay in a box. And like I said, just depend on you, bet on you.
Bet on you. Oh my God,
Yes.
that is an amazing way to end the conversation today. Take a bet on you.
Hmm.
Wow, that hit me right in my Shana Nadi because publishers need encouragement too. But I'm telling you, if no one could have told me 5 years ago that I would be in this space right here where I am today, because I've had so many limiting thoughts of myself.
Hmm.
I had so many. So when y'all hear me say I'm the baddest publisher in the land, I'm not talking to you, and I'm not discounting all the other publishers out there.
Right.
Ain't got nothing to do with them. I can't call them the baddest one. I don't know them, but I know me. I know where God has brought me. I know what God has done and is doing inside of me. So I
Hmm.
got to lift myself up. I got to bet on me. I don't expect for you to say it for me. I got to say it for me. That's why I say it the way I do. One, I know where God has brought me from. Two, I kind of know where he's taking me. I don't know the full vision. He gave me a vision. So I don't know the
Hmm.
full vision, but that what he showed me, that thing looked party. Okay. So I'm
Right.
excited about that. Here's what you have to do. Take a bet on you. Bet on you. Just what will you lose? What can you lose? It's not what other people think about you, it's about what you think about yourself. And so I really want to encourage you, if you didn't wish, if you didn't know you could wish, if you didn't know you could dream, I'm letting you know today you can dream and it can come true. Whatever you think is impossible, I know a possible God. So put a bet on you. Bet on you. Okay.
Hmm.
And so we're going to close out today, guys. Thank you for joining us for today. We hope to see you in Atlanta. Again, we're looking for brand ambassadors. We're looking for vendors, speakers, volunteers. If you want to be in the best business directory, the iWish directory, go ahead and go to bit.ly/iWish Atlanta. And until next time, guys, bet on you. See ya.
Bye bye.